Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about Nano Dimension stock news, Nano Dimension appointing Dr. Eli David as a director, how Nano Dimension raised $1 billion in just 4 months, how Nano Dimension will use this money for an acquisition, and lastly, we will perform some NNDM stock analysis. Like this video right now if you hold NNDM stock, comment down below what price you bought NNDM stock at, subscribe to my channel for more stock news, and let's make you some free money with Weeble. Weeble is a brokerage where you can buy and sell stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies easily. Right now, if you make an account with Weeble, they will give you 2 free stocks, each worth anywhere from $2 to $250. And if you invest $100 or more on your first deposit, you will get 2 more free stocks, each valued from $8 to $1,600. You are basically guaranteed to make $20 or more if you cash out immediately, or you could luck out and receive up to $3,200. Not to mention that you also have a 1 in 100 chance of getting stocks like Facebook, Starbucks, or Snapchat, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting stocks like Google, Procter & Gamble, or Heinz. To get this offer, press on the link in my description box down below, but do it quickly because this offer could end very soon. And without further ado, let's jump into our first Nano Dimension stock article. NNDM is a very hot stock right now because Nano Dimension is in such a hot 3D printing industry. Right now, Nano Dimension is building capital while they are not profitable so they can survive until NNDM can bring in large revenues. This is one of the reasons why Nano Dimension has issued 7 offerings in the last 4 months, totaling $1 billion, which is higher than what the company's market valuation was a few months ago. Although this is causing minor NNDM stock price dilution, Nano Dimension has raised $1 billion with basically no debt, which provides the company a large sum of cash. However, last quarter Nano Dimension reported a loss of $20 million, in which $16 million of that was driven by a share-based expense. That being said, NNDM stock is still burning through around $4 million per quarter, but they are not in danger of running out of money anytime soon. It seems that Nano Dimensions Management will continue to have these offerings until its investors will stop buying into them and then taking the stocks to new highs. Basically, one of 2 things will likely happen. Either Nano Dimensions Management will stop the offerings when they feel like they have enough capital raised, or NNDM stock investors will just let the stock dip very hard after an offering happens. The author says that a dream scenario would be for Desktop Metal, who recently went public through a SPAC, would issue shares of stock to buy out Nano Dimension. However, this is ridiculously unlikely because Desktop Metal, ticker symbol DM, just bought EnvisionTEC for $300 million. One of the most recent Nano Dimension stock offerings was for around 35 million shares at a price of around $9.50, which comes out to around $332 million, in which the company will use this money to pursue strategic opportunities, including an acquisition that is rumored to be happening this year, which grants us somewhat of a timeline of when we can prepare for a catalyst. As of right now, we know that the CEO of Nano Dimension has looked through 35 different companies and is picking his favorite to merge with. We know it is a private company in the United States, and we also know that it differs from Nano Dimension in technology, which could likely be correlated with artificial intelligence, because that is something that Nano Dimension cannot manufacture and replicate with their machines. It has to be software related, like artificial intelligence. Speaking of which, the newest director on the board for Nano Dimension is Dr. Eli David, who is an extremely well-known AI specialist. He has over 50 studies published in leading artificial intelligence journals. He has been teaching deep learning and evolutionary computation for 15 years, and he has also implemented AI technology into numerous real-world applications. Dr. David has been an AI consultant for several Fortune 500 companies and is a member of the prestigious Forbes Technology Council. Dr. David has also received a plethora of rewards in 2008, 2014, and 2016, which are his most notable rewards. Dr. David also developed Falcon, which is a grand master level chess playing program, which uses top-tier AI technology. The CEO of Nano Dimension had this to say about Dr. David, and I quote, "I am thrilled to have Dr. David join our board of directors. As a leading global thought leader in AI and a member of the Forbes Technology Council, his expertise and global business connections will be invaluable as we develop an advanced AI application in machine learning. I look forward to Dr. David's input towards our next generation 3D AME technology, which is envisioned to evolve into a network of fabrication and assembly systems. We foresee a neutral network-like array of machines connected wirelessly and building a massive amount of cloud residence fabrication process and materials data, sharing it for cross-machine performance improvements, well as ERP and production management." Dr. David then responded to the CEO saying this, and I quote, "I am confident that Nano Dimension will benefit from employing advanced AI and specifically neural networks for dramatically improving and optimizing its fabrication processes. And I hope my expertise in these fields, as well as my global business and scientific network, will prove beneficial to the company." It seems that Nano Dimension has a great future along with NNDM stock, which has a technical score of 80, which means that it has traded more positively than 80% of the market last month. And specifically in the computer hardware industry, Nano Dimension is rated a 33 out of 146 companies, which means that NNDM stock is off to a great start and already ahead of the curve. Some more good news comes from Nano Dimensions ADR raising to 45% over the past month, giving NNDM stock an average overall rating of 59, which means that out of all the stocks on the market, Nano Dimension stock is better than 59% of them, considering price, the fundamentals of the company, its valuation, technology, and finances. But this is where it gets interesting. Nano Dimensions ADR has a long-term technical rank of a 98, which means over the last 200 trading days, only 2% of stocks beat its growth. And for the long run in the industry score, specifically in the computer hardware space, NNDM stock ranked 89 for the long run. Currently, it looks like everything is going well for Nano Dimension stock, but be careful because things can change quickly. Remember to like this video, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next YT video.